Alright everybody, welcome to the battle. Okay, no, he brings the SNEASEL. It's always the SNEASEL. It is always truly the SNEASEL. This is a pain in my ass. Inner focus, okay. I mean, I do think Weeshfish honestly does just kind of hard wall it. Like, sure, losing my Rocky Helmet isn't great, but I do think Weeshfish, as long as I keep it healthy enough, should be okay. He brings the Dudun as well. That's likely going to be Terra Poison if I had to guess. He brings Pert, yep, Pert Fez for the Hydreigon. No Dragon, though. So that means really no great switch-ins to water or grass-type moves. I'm going to bring Elliot in for the pure reason that if he is potentially like Rindoberry counter on like Swampert, that's kind of something that I want to worry about. Like if he's leading it. Otherwise, I mean, Lead Torn could be a little spooky as well. Lead Torn could be a bit spooky. He probably just goes for like a U-turn on that. Of which I'll probably just go into Torkoal to just get my rocks up from there. Alright everybody, welcome to the team builder. I'm just going to go over the team really quickly. We're going to be facing off against Paddy this week. And for the very first mon, I am bringing a Swords Dance for Virizion. Going to be Terra Steel this week, Close Combat, Trailblaze, and Terra Blast alongside Swords Dance. Leftovers to give me a little bit more healing. The main reason I'm Terra Steel this week is just because I felt like without Terra Blast Steel, I was going to get hard walled by Pheasantipity, and I do feel like Terra Steel is pretty solid defensively into Paddy's team outside of Quaquaval, but Quaquaval doesn't really want to be switching on a Swords Dance boosted Trailblaze. I do believe after Spike, or even Stealth Rock for that matter, it does have a chance to just straight up OHKO. So I do think Virizion, of all weeks, I do think this is one of the better weeks for it, and especially when I have the next mon, which is Alomomola here. I am bringing the mixed defense Alomomola. I feel like this spread has been doing me pretty decently lately, actually, where I just run max in both the defense and Spadef, just because Alomomola has such a high HP stat as is. Boosting up both of its defenses just help it out better in the long run. I don't know how accurate that is. It's been working for me. So correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, of course, or in the comments, I should say. Speaking of, drop a like and subscribe. And then also going to be Rocky Helmet. It's mainly just as a way to punish like U-turn spam, as well as really putting a hard stop to Quaquaval. Quaquaval is a really big issue for me to deal with. As you can see on the team, as you can see on the right, we have Paddy's team right here. So yeah, that Quaquaval definitely is pretty scary into my team. And I'm also pretty scared of Gholdengo too. But that is also why I have Evil Man here with the Assault Vest Galarian Slowking. Max HP, and honestly, I didn't really need much more Spadef. I still live a +2 Shadow Ball from Gholdengo. If he's Nasty Plot, for example, and then I can hit him with a Flamethrower, and it takes very little chip for me to just straight up OHKO with Flamethrower. And as you see, we have Torkoal later down the line. If the sun is up when I Flamethrower, I have a roll to just straight up kill, and it's a roll in my favor too. It's roughly about a 75%. And Galarian Slowking will just do a lot of damage into anything that really wants to switch in on me, and that's kind of the main goal, is to do a surprising amount of damage, force him to swap out his offensive mons into his bulkier mons, and then just hit those bulkier mons harder, because I think my bulk will be able to outlast his. But we do need our offensive goats, and that's why we got Throat Goat coming in back with Choice Specs, Raging Bolt, Max Special Attack, Modest Nature, just a little bit of speed and to speed creep some of his slower mons, as well as just something to add in there, so then if he tries speed creeping my Raging Bolt, then he kind of gets thrown off by it. But yeah, I got Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Draco Meteor, and then Thunderclap. Thunderclap is, of course, just to hit things that are faster than me. Most things are going to be faster than me on his team. And then Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Draco Meteor, just kind of the standard for Choice Spec sets. Pheasantipity and Swampert are going to be a little bit of an issue, of course, because I don't want to be electric moving into a Swampert, and I don't want to be dragon moving into a Fez. However, if I happen to predict him and hit one with the other, it's going to do a shit ton of damage. And that's kind of the main idea of it. And then next up, a little bit more offense yet, but also surprisingly enough, my main utility here, we got Elliot the Ogerpon. Mainly my main idea is to lead this, potentially on like a Scarf or Banded Quaquaval perhaps, because I do think that honestly Quaquaval is his only real removal, and I don't think Rapid Spin Quaquaval is really that great into me, so I do think it is free for me to be able to get at least one layer of Spike. Ideally 2. I would definitely like to get 2 layers of Spike up. Heck, if I get 3 up, perfect. But at least 1 layer of Spike to get both Spike and Stealth Rock chip on things as they switch in and out is just really going to force him to click recovery moves. And if he doesn't have those recovery moves, then my bulk will just easily be able to outlast his. Ivy Cudgel, Horn Leech just hits everything hard aside from Hydreigon, which then of course gets play roughed into the next dimension. I do think Wellspring offensively is really good here. My main hope is that he is going to be afraid of the more offensive set, which then will allow me to get a Spike up as the lead, whereas otherwise maybe he'll just attack me and I only get my Spike up. I hope that's not the case, but we shall see. And then for our final mon, of course, we got Torkoal. Standard Torkoal set, Flamethrower, Rocks, Will-O-Wisp, Rapid Spin, Heavy Duty Boots. I'm running max HP, max Spadef, because funnily enough, that actually is enough to live a +2 Golden Go Shadow Ball, and I threaten him in return with Flamethrower. Like if I switch in on a Recover or a Nasty Plot, or heck, even like a Thunder Wave, something along those lines, I'm able to come in and Flamethrower it down. Or even if he just predicts me and goes for Shadow Ball, if I don't get a Spadef drop, I live the second one and I can threaten him with Flamethrower. I think Torkoal's pretty solid, and of course it gives me the Sun boost on Flamethrower on Evil Man, gives me the Proto boost on Throat Goat, which could just barely allow me to edge out beating like a potentially like Assault Vest Pheasantipity. But yeah, that is the team for this week. Good luck, have fun to Paddy, and I will see you guys in the battle. All right, let's see, Paddy. Good luck, have fun, my friend. Good luck, have fun, goat. I love how similar our little like things are. Yamcha. Okay. I think that's pretty okay for the most part, at least. I see no Quaquaval. I don't hate the idea of just going for an Ivy Cudgel immediately. I kind of like spiking up. Spikes will stay around. I kind of want to get up a Spike. He'll probably glare me, to be honest, which I'm kind of fine with. And if he doesn't glare me and he just goes for like a Boon Burst or even a Calm Mind, I think I'm fine with that. I get up my 1 layer and then I probably just go for attacks then. I don't think it's worth it getting up multiple layers. Okay, he's tearing immediately. Is this Terra Poison like I suspect? Let's see. Terra Normal. Okay, Terra Normal Boom Bursting. This might just kill me, honestly. This simply might just kill me. Definitely spooky. Definitely quite spooky, actually. Boom Burst. Let's see. Yeah, that does just kill. Does this tell me anything? Done. Boom Burst. Terra Normal. If he is absolute max modest. If he is max modest, it has a roll to kill. I think he is choice specs. In which case, I do just go into wireless. Who does he have for this? Probably Golden Go. I probably just go for this. And yeah, I'll close combat. Even if he is a, if he's just gonna swap into Golden Go here, I can't afford really letting this thing stay in here. I kind of just want to kill this thing. For all he knows, this could also be TERA Fire too. This could definitely be TERA Fire. Let's see. Choice specs. Okay, he does swap. Who does he swap into? Pell, is that Golden Go? No, okay. I mean, honestly, this is still fine. I'd say this is okay. Pretty big schmackety schmack. Let me get to see what exactly this set is. That does nothing. Okay. Let's see. Okay. So let's calc this Tornadus Therian. Close combat. Okay, so this is probably max HP. Yeah. This looks like to be max HP. That looks like a low roll. Could have some defense investment. I do just kind of like the idea of going into greened out. I kind of like just going into that. I do suspect that he will probably go for U-turn. He could be going for Heat Wave. That could definitely be a possibility. Heat Wave to me does 55 to 65, so it does a chunk for sure. And if I'm at, and since I'm at -1, granted this is Life Orb. This is Life Orb max special attack, which I don't think he can be. He has to be max HP for close combat to do so little. Let's see. Okay, taunt. I mean, I'm fine with that. I want to say I'm okay with that. I mean, I do suspect that he is going to go into... I do suspect that he is probably going to U-turn into Tornadus, not Tornadus, whatever his name is, Swampert. Honestly, I'm going to go for it. I'm still going to go for it. A little bit of chip damage on that is definitely going to be pretty big. It's going to be pretty good. Yep. He's good. Okay, so he's just going hard. So he likely doesn't have U-turn. Oh, he's going Fez. Okay. That does nothing. I think this is Assault Vest. I do think this is AV. Or at least max special attack. I think I'm going to go into Evil Man here. Evil Man, and then I think I go for Flamethrower. I do think he might be going for U-turn. But, however, one thing that I will say, max special attack, modest Slowking Galar with Flamethrower in the sun is able to kill Golden Go in one shot. So it all kind of depends on if he wants to go for that, or if he wants to go for Pert. Okay, so he is just straight up max Spit F. Okay. I don't know exactly what set he is going to be then. I do think that he is just going to go for either a U-turn or he is going to hard swap into Golden Go. So I'm going to predict. Let's see. Does he go into Golden Go? If he does, I absolutely soul red him. I do suspect that he could be going into Swampert. Yamcha. Oh, this guy. Okay. I mean, this will still do a lot. Bada bing, bada boom. And I think I'll Sludge Bomb here. I am AV. So yeah, I'll live this. Yeah. Boom. Way to go, Yamcha. Way to die, as per usual. Way to go, Goat. Evil Man, the Goat himself, is still around, still doing his thing. Okay. Nani? Gold. Okay. Sure, I'll go into wireless for now, for the moment at least. I just need to keep Glowking at least a little more healthy. I need to regen him up a little bit. I do think he's going to go for Nasty Plot. No, he doesn't. Okay. But we do get to scout and see what this is. Okay. Doesn't do much. Do I want a Terra Blast, or do I want to try and go for something? I could try and go for, like, how much does a Terra Blast do to this Golden Go? Offensive Shadow Ball does not do a lot. At +2, Terra Blast does 33 to 39. Sure, I'll SD once. Depending on what he wants to do here, he might just want to attack. Okay, no. He's staying in. I outspeed. He's going for plot. Okay. Alright. I do get 2 Terra Blasts, though. I don't quite know if I will be enough, if this will be enough to kill him. I don't know. I don't think it will be. 40, yeah. Even if I, like, high roll. Yeah. 2 high rolls don't kill. But it does weaken this thing significantly. I don't think he's going to swap. I can't really afford to swap either, though. I wonder. I wonder, indeed. Golden Go, 84 speed. Yeah. I do have Thunderclap on Raging Bolt at the very least. Yeah, it doesn't do a lot. Shadow Ball, this shouldn't kill. Yeah, no. So I get to go for it again. Don't love losing this guy here. Really don't love losing this. He's going for recover. Recover Nasty Plot. That's kind of, yeah, that's a rough one. Let's see. Let's see. Shadow Ball, okay. Yep. Alright, now I'm going to instantly go into Throat Goat, and I'm going to click Volt Switch. I don't think he sacks Golden Goat here. Or does he? Okay, does +2 Shadow Ball kill Greened Out here? Golden Go. Shadow Ball at +2 actually doesn't kill me. So yeah, I'm gonna go for that. That's actually much more reliable. Yeah. This is much more reliable. Yeah, he might not be thinking that Torkoal is max speed F. Or he could just be like, I want the damage off on this. Either is valid for sure. Either option is definitely valid. Okay, no, he saves this. I could have gone for Stealth Rock, but I really couldn't afford to let this thing stay in. Pika. I mean, this is still okay. Flamethrower. Doesn't do much. I will set up my Stealth Rock. We are definitely in not an amazing position. However, we're balling. We're balling, chat. We're balling. I do think that that we have potential here. I do think we have potential here. We just need to whittle things down enough. Going for Roost. This is fine. Stealth Rock. Let's see. I do think he just goes for U-turn again. I do suspect that's what he will do. I do kind of want to just go for... Yeah, I'll go for Weesh Weesh on this. If I get poisoned, I get poisoned. It's not a huge deal because regen will still keep me healthy. I'm not planning on staying in on things anyways. So yeah, let's just see. Let's just see here, chat. Let's just see here. This will take a little bit of Rocky Helmet chip. There we go. Does he get... Yes, he gets the poison. A little bit of Rocky Helmet. Alright, so now I have my rocks and my spikes up. Golden goes at 50% HP. I don't know exactly what item that is. I want to say it could be like Spell Tag, perhaps. Nami. Okay. He's just going to... Yeah, he's definitely just going to recover. That's fine. I'll just go back into Evil Man. And I will Flamethrower this. I should live. I'm above 50%. I'm above 50%, so I should be able to live this. And I get damage off on something. Otherwise, straight up kill. Could just straight up kill Golden Go here, which would be big. That would be huge. Let's see. Okay, so he does just swap. What does he swap into? Had only I gone for, whatever it's called. Had only I gone for, Grass Knot there. This will still do a fat bit. Okay. Ooh, the big burn. Big, big burn. Oh, that's a rough one, Paddy. I'm sorry. That's a rough. I'm sorry, Paddy. I will just preserve. I will get my regen back up. And if he wants to go for flip turn, he's going to take Rocky Helmet Chip. Stealth Rock. Okay, that's fine. That's 100% A-okay, because this thing is going to be taking a lot of chip damage. And once this thing goes down, it's Electric Move City from Raging Bolt. I will just Flippy Dippy. Oh, he's slower than me. And he's also Rocky Helmet. Okay. He is also Rocky Helmet, and he is slower than me. Good to know, actually. I will go into Greened Out. Because he also... Oh, he goes for Roar. Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Evil Man? I mean, I'm still fine with this, actually. I am still fine with this, actually. I will go for Grass Knot. I'll go for Grass Knot here. If he swaps now, whatever. Fine. So be it. Okay, nope, he doesn't swap. Earthquake does not kill me. It is now Earthquake City, chat. It is now Earthquake City. Golden Go cannot KO Torkoal at this point in time. Yep, that is A-okay. Because I am max Spadef. And I have Boots. So I will just Flamethrower. There we go. Shadow Bull. Okay. Very good. And now I'll Flamethrower. Now I will Flamethrower. Yeah, he swaps. Could have just Rapid Spun. I could have just Rapid Spun. Okay. I still think this is A-okay. There we go. Big damage. Citrus Berry, okay. That's actually fine. I do think that he will just go for a U-turn. I'll Flamethrower this time. Again. I think he'll okay. No. Damn. I really thought he would just go for a U-turn that time and take what he got, but no, he won't. Okay. I will just Flamethrower again. I will just Flamethrower again. Because if he does go back into Golden Go, if he does go back into Golden Go, I would feel really, really dumb if he went into Golden Go as I Rapid Spun. I would feel really, really dumb if he did that. Especially since I think U-turn. Okay, he just goes Toxic. Okay. Interesting. I'm really surprised that he doesn't value keeping his rocks up more, to be honest. I'm really surprised about that. Okay, I'll Rapid Spin this time. Paddy? Paddy, my friend. If you go back into Golden Go now... Okay, good. Get these off. There There we go. No more hazards on my side. And I do think that was like 3 or 4 at that point. I will just go into Weesh Fish here. I will just go into Weesh Fish. I don't want to go into Evil Man as you U-turn on me, and then just go into Golden Go for free. Okay, missing a play rough. That is not very fun. I'm sorry about that, Paddy. I'm sorry about that, buddy. I will just Flippy Dippy. I will just hit a big Flippy Dippy. And then honestly, I'll just Volt Switch. I'll just Volt Switch with Raging Bolt, I want to say. We shall see. Going for Toxic. Huh. I don't know if that was a misclick or not, but I mean, I'm fine with that. Unironically, I'll go into Evil Man, only to bring Aloe back in. I'm gonna regen core this shit up. Regen coring this MF up. Yeah, now that he's lost Swampert, his Raging Bolt switch-ins are very, very slim. I do think that this is a very specially defensive Fez in depth. I think this is a very specially defensive Fez. I don't think I outspeed a defensive Fez. Let me check. Fez and DVD. That is 234. No, I do not. Okay, so he would be able to play rough me. However, Raging Bolt, man, just like max is like 48 to 56. Okay, so it's a 2-shot. It's kind of insane. That's a modest max special attack. Yeah, nope. Sorry, bucko. Not gonna frickin' happen. The Weesh Fish has arrived yet again. I will just Flippy Dippy. I will just Flippy Dippy. Let's just see. Let's see. There is a shot that he can just go for an SD here. If he does, I think I just like U-turn. Like I flip turn, I think I go into Evil Man. Or I go into Raging Bolt, and then I just come back into Weesh Fish. I think that's what I will end up doing. This is a very close match, actually. This is a very, very close match. Okay, he goes for SD. Very good. Big flip. Big Flippy Dippy. Do I want to just go for... I could just go... You know what? I'm going into Throat Goat. And then I'm going into Weesh Fish again. I'm not going to... I think he has to attack me or swap. He has to attack me or swap. Okay. Let's see. Goes Ice Shard. Okay. This is fine. He's Lorb. Okay. Good to know. I do think that knockoff now. How much You know what? I just flip turn. I just flip turn. I don't worry about it. That did a lot. That did do a lot. Man. I wish I would have wished. I wish I would have wished. Toxic. Oof. Barely surviving. Barely surviving. Nami. Let's see. Or do I... Okay, let me look. I think I'm fine to let this go down, honestly. I think I flip turn. Yeah, okay. Better than hard swapping. Definitely better than the hard swap. Very good. Okay. Now I go into Evil Man. And I Flamethrower. Oh, this is spooky, actually. This is very, very spooky. I do think he just goes into Fez. Like, that's the thing. I do think he just goes into Fez. I mean, I probably could have gone into Raging Bolt, right? Yeah. Raging Bolt probably would have been better here, because it would have forced the kill on this. Yeah. I think that probably would have been better, yeah. Ah, man, okay. I mean, if he lets me have this here, that's really good. Okay, no, he does not. I mean, I'm still back up at full. Pell. Okay. This guy. Flamethrower. Does a lot. I will just go into you now. Yep. This is where I sack Greened Out. Greened Out actually did a lot of work here. Greened Out actually did a lot of work. Knockoff. This is fine. You probably just kill me here. I will just go for Flamethrower. Okay, this is fine, actually. This is still fine. I'm gonna force big damage on something, at least. I'm gonna force damage on something. I think this is Fez. Yeah, this is Fez. Big flames. Alright. And now Flamethrower yet again. He's gonna roost. In the sun, Thunderbolt does 62 to 73. Oh yeah, that is 100% Range City right there, chat. That's Range City. Come on, Throat Goat. Throat Goat. Special attack heightened. I'm gonna T-Bolt. He's gonna play rough me. The thing is, Thunderclap, funnily enough, is still in range too. Volt Switch is also in range. I just can't afford to low roll, basically. I just can't afford to low roll though. So that's why I'm going for Thunderbolt. Maybe Volt Switch would have been better. I don't know. Maybe Volt Switch would have been better. Let me take a look. Play rough. We'll do 50 to 60. Okay, he goes for Roost instead. Okay. He goes for Roost. Big damage. Yep, I'm not going to let him get away with it. This thing is going down. Okay. Come on, just one para. Give me the para, bro. Give me the para. Okay, the sunlight fades. The proto wears off. I think I am still okay. Alright. Big damage. Still big damage. Whew. This is spooky. This is very, very spooky. Play rough. Okay. No talk. Ah, he does get the Tox Chain. That sucks. I mean, killing this thing... Now I get the crit. Thank you. I mean, it's fine. I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Okay. How much does Golden Go do here? Golden Go. Golden Go actually doesn't kill me. Golden Go does 32 to 30 to 38%. I might actually win this. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I win this. Depending on what Paddy brings in here, Thunderbolt is a guarantee kill. Yeah. Pell, okay. Going for U-turn. Or knockoff, actually. Yeah, but this should still kill. He's taunt, so he's not assault vest. Very good. Alright. Alright, Golden Go gets this kill. Yeah, I'm not going to let him potentially recover up. So I'm just going to click Thunderbolt. I'm going to Thunderbolt him here. He's going to claim this kill. And then Slowking. Slowking Galar, Flamethrower does 65 to 77. I guarantee, even if I'm not able to like, just, even if he, like, tries to recover stall me, Flamethrower will guarantee be able to net me the win. Because he can't 2-hit KO me, and I can 2-hit KO him. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy! Oh, this is this is such a good battle, Paddy. This is such a good battle. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Paddy can win this. Because I think Raging Bolt... Yeah, so he goes for this. And I am max special attack modest. So I will guarantee be able to KO him here. Even a crit doesn't kill me. Even a crit does not kill me. And even if he tries to recover stall me, I am dealing more damage than he is tanking. He's going to run out of recovers before I run out of flamethrowers. Evil Man claims this dub. Oh! This was an insane battle, Paddy. This was such a fun battle. I do think he's going to try, or at least see how much damage I do to him. Yeah. Oh, the burn. That's rough. I do suspect that he wasn't absolute max, so it's possible that this flamethrower, or max special attack and speed. So I do think that 248... Yeah, I was still doing more damage than he was healing, even if he was max HP, which I don't think he was. So I don't think the burn ended up mattering. But GG's, Paddy. Despite our loss last week against Elliot, we came back with a 2-0 dub. So I hope you all enjoyed this one. Definitely not my best play, but it was a lot of fun regardless. And I think we pulled through in the end game really, really well. Those hazards meant a lot without any removal on his side. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys next week. And also keep your eye out for this Sunday. We are going to be starting NBBL low tier. So keep your eye out for that, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.